Hey there, wedding videographers. I thought I would share with you a trade secret. I've been in the wedding video business for 13 years now. I started in 2002, and I think one of the things that gets overlooked in our filmmaking training, in our business training, that kind of thing, is how to keep our archived DVDs organized. Now, after 10 years, after 12 years, I have a lot of archived DVDs. I save a copy of all of my edited work. So it has accumulated in some boxes. I've kept it as small as possible. I've recorded the editable files, the QuickTime files, on DVDs. But in the old days, those were very large files. They're a lot smaller now, and so I'm actually consolidating my files. But you see, I've got all these discs, and I originally was saving them in these little window sleeves and just writing the date and the last name of the groom on the outside in order to keep track. It's really a pain. That's not the way to do it. You don't want to do it by hand, and you don't want to use these window sleeves. So, like I said, I was originally just slipping them inside these sleeves and writing the name and the date of the couple on the outside, and then putting it into my trusty little box that I got from IKEA. Archive 1, Archive 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is what it ends up looking like. I would just put them in order, one way or the other, but as you look through there, you can't really see the names very well. I don't know if you can see that, or the dates, and you kind of have to, squeeze them and look, and it's not really a quick kind of access type of thing. And when you're in a hurry, and I think we all are, this is just not going to do. So. Okay, so all I'm doing is I'm taking the old one out of the paper sleeve that I can hardly read, tossing that. But what I'm doing is I'm taking a regular piece of paper, and I've used Word or PowerPoint or something, something that I have saved, because I always want to use the exact same text for all of your filing, so it's easy for you to see. So I've chosen this particular bold font, make the number very big. I could probably make it bigger, as a matter of fact, but I chose this size. Put the year, the month, and the day in that order, because that's the way your computer thinks. So you just want to keep everything consistent when you're interacting with your computer, interacting with your filing. It's all very streamlined, so you don't have to do extra brain work. So I've got the name of the couple, I've got the location of it, because that helps me remember something about it. So I turn it over, put the disc right there, and I'm folding my own envelope. So after a while you get kind of used to doing this, and they don't all come out perfectly, but we try. And then we make sure everything's nice and creased, and then we're going to make the top flap very simply by trimming that, fold it over, crease it, and tape it, and makes a nice little envelope. And you can actually fit 2 DVDs in there if you wanted to. The way I folded it over, you can actually put one in the back flap too. In this case, it's just one disc, so putting that one in. There we go. So what you've got after you're finished transforming them all is a very easy to read file of DVDs. And you can look at it, you can stand here, stand erect, and look at these and read them. There's no reason for you to have to take them out or to lean over to see tiny type. And so I think it's just really well worth it to wrap, each individual disc into paper like this. Not only because it protects it from dust and from sticking together with the other discs, but you can take it out, put it back in, organize it, and it slips, and you can even color code them if you want to. I have all my blue ones, those are all a particular community, so I like to keep those in blue. So there you go. Okay, well, I hope you found that helpful. I hope you understood it. Hope I was clear. Once again, when you label your envelopes that you've made out of a piece of paper, just put the date nice and big and bold. Be sure to use the same font for all your filing and make it really big as you possibly can, because that'll make a huge difference later on when your eyes start to fail and you have to use glasses 20 years from now after you've been doing this business for so long. So there you go. Hope that helps.